Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of my Booktube Corner! Today I'll be talking about The Dinner by Herman either Koch or Koch, not really sure, K-O-C-H. I don't have the book anymore because I returned it. But I found this book through Barry on Baz Pierce on YouTube, through Barry, who is Baz Pierce on YouTube. Back to reviewing books how I normally do, where I try not to give spoilers away since I'm not doing the R.L. Stine books anymore, so I won't give too much away. The Dinner, which is not to be confused with the book The Dinner Party, I don't know who that's by, but I accidentally took that one out of the library because it has a very similar plot to this one, and then I realized that that wasn't the book I was intending to take out, so I returned it and got The Dinner out. The Dinner is about a man and his wife, and they're going out with his political brother and his wife, and it kind of follows their evening, and it's also kind of flashbacky. It starts out with, like, appetizers and dinner, like, these are the sections of the book, like, appetizer, dinner, dessert, what have you, and it kind of, I like the way it kind of tells the story because, like, the appetizers are kind of, like, talking about the dinner, but also there are more flashbacks of leading up to, and then the dinner part is, like, the meat of what's going on in the situation. And from the beginning of the book, you can tell that the main character and his wife are having problems with their only son, and also that the main character is kind of nervous, like, his wife is always kind of watching him and, like, trying to reassure him and stuff, and as the book progresses, you find out what the problems with his son are, and you also find out what the problems with the main character's brother's two sons are. One is adopted, one is their own, and also why the main character is kind of nervous. The book is pretty good. What I like about it is that you kind of don't know what the twists and turns are going to lead to and the way that they're told, and like I said, I liked how the appetizers were flashbacks, so it was kind of like in keeping with the dinner. And it kind of touched on a kind of dark subject matter that a lot of people don't really think about. That's what part, or like one of the plot twists or whatever leads up to. What I didn't like is sometimes on its way to leading up to these plot twists and stuff, it kind of drags out, like the author's trying to drag it out, and that kind of got annoying, and I kind of skimmed over those parts. Another thing I kind of don't like is that at the beginning of the story, including the main character, there's 4 people at the dinner, and 3 of them are terrible, except for the main character's wife. She's like the only tolerable character. But then by the end, everybody's terrible except for kind of the most terrible character in the beginning, which is the main character's brother. He is kind of a douchebag from the beginning, but at the end he becomes the only, like, reasonable and, like, moral character, which is really weird, but kind of interesting. But I just didn't like that all the characters, even the one that I liked, were making shitty decisions and turned out to be, like, crappy people. And kind of, there's not really a resolution to the book, or there is, but it's not the one I liked, and it's not the morally correct one, I should say. Because I really wanted some people to get their just desserts. I think what the book is saying that sometimes in life that doesn't really happen. I have a bit of an announcement to make. I'm going to be starting my own small channel just for my Booktube videos, because I kind of feel like it's not fair to take up the Lady Spies channel with the Booktube videos, because, it's like I feel like I'm forcing my interests on Bethany and Leslie, and the whole point of our channel here is to share interests and share news with each other, and I don't really like to blather on about books that they don't really have an interest in. I will be doing another book review on here for Booktube, because it's one that Leslie wanted to read too. But then after that, I'm going to be going over to my own channel. I don't know when, but I will let you know when I do that next book review what the channel is and all that stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to be taking the Booktube videos I've done on this channel and moving them over. I probably won't, but I might. I'm not sure. But just letting you know, I'll be starting my own Booktube channel shortly. The next book I will be reading is The Lost Girls by Jennifer Baggett, Holly C. Corbett, and Amanda Presner. Leslie told me about this book and that she wanted to read it, and so I'm going to give it a try. It's kind of thicker than I thought it would be, but I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, love you guys. Bye.